Hey, it's my favorite day that I go live. It's FAFO Friday. All right, so let's learn how to fight. This right here is my fourth video about let's learn how to fight. And if you by chance have missed these videos, because lives only stay up for 30 freaking days and I go live every day, but I have a subscription that's like, I think it's $1.99 a month, but I put my lives back into my subscriber stuff so they can watch these and hopefully learn how to fight. I think it is a scary freaking world out there, and this is how I want to give back to the world, is I want to make y'all a little bit more scrappy. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about correct footwork, okay? So you're going to be looking at my feet, and I actually stopped using nail polish. There's some healthy versions out there, but I haven't bought any yet. But I just didn't want the chemical stuff in there because I am trying to be healthy like the holistic way. So I invite you to watch my feet. Okay, so let's learn how to fight. And by the way, I have done 24 years of heavyweight fighting. I've been to 5 countries, representing the United States as a heavyweight fighter. And man, I've won nationals, I've won world competitions, I've won a whole bunch of state titles, and I was on a fight team for forever. Actually, I fought last year at nationals, so like how fun is that, right? I've had 2 fight names from 2 different fight teams. I was the lumberjack, and then I was Glamour with the Hammer, okay? So I love fighting heavyweight because I'm actually pretty short. I am like, I think 1 or 2 centimeters under 5'7". Might actually be a little bit shorter with my weight pulling me down. But so I'm 5'6", okay? We'll call a spade a spade. But the tallest person I ever fought was 6'6". Her name was Wang, and she was from China. She actually went to the Olympics and won a gold medal. Okay, so, and I've had 1 professional cage fight, lasted 9 minutes and 11 seconds. I actually lost that fight because I'm a stand-up fighter, and that was a ground fighter, and I trained 6 months for ground fighting. I ended up having to tap, but it was the longest fight of the night, and I've had 10 kickboxing matches. So 10 kickboxing matches, fought internationally, and now everybody just views me as a casserole cooker, right? Because like my husband and I own a horse trail riding facility, but I moved to this state to try to go to the Olympics. I did not make it to the Olympics, but I competed internationally and won a whole bunch of really cool stuff and did a bunch of cool things like hurt my hip. Like that's what I get to deal with now, is my hurt hip. All right, so let's get into some footwork, okay? All right, and hello, John. John is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. All right, so hopefully y'all can hear me well. All right, I don't want to ever get my legs too far apart, because then you're gonna have to bring them together. You want to have them about shoulder width. Both feet are gonna be angled, and I'm gonna be up onto the balls of my feet. I'm going to pull my pants leg up so you can see my feet a little bit better. So this right here, I'm going to have a slight pelvic tuck, because I want to have my feet underneath me and I want to be able to move and to go, okay? I do not want to be flat-footed. I don't want to have my legs too spread apart. I don't want to have them too close together, because if somebody hits me, I'm going to fall. I want to be sturdy. I'm already sturdy, but then I want to be like an athletic stance, okay? So from right here, if I'm going to ever move, I don't want to ever have both feet in the air at one time. I want to always be grounded. So what you're going to do is whenever you're moving forward, back, or side to side, you always take a step in the direction that you are going, and then you're going to drag your other foot. And you're going to maintain with your feet being in an athletic stance, slightly bent and elevated onto the balls of your feet, okay? Because I'm ready to go, and I have to think about as they're moving and going, and it's like just a game of tag with consequences. Okay, so from right here, if I'm going to move forward, I'm going to step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. If somebody is attacking me, I'm not going to, well, I'm never going to run away. But from right here, I'm going to take a step back, drag the front foot. Step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. I move in, step, step, step. Whatever direction you're going, you take a step, and then you drag that other foot to get it back up. And so then you can get back into that athletic ready stance. It's the same thing with directions. If I'm going to be moving this direction, I step, I drag, I step, I drag. If I'm moving that direction, step, drag, step, drag, step, drag, okay? So you would think that would be really easy. That's not. Like, you have to do this. I would do this right here. Oh my gosh, I have done this for classes just on moving, because then you have to get where, oh man, when I get those fighting, I get my mojo back to me, okay? So if somebody's attacking me, I want to stay upright and engaged. Most fights are going to end up on the ground in like 7 seconds. I don't like to fight from the ground, because you end up with basically something where you can't move. Like, that ground is going to hold you and they're going to hurt you, okay? And you're never, even if you win and you end up on the ground, you are going to be so hurt. So people won't tell you that even whenever you win a fight, you're still damaged. It still sucks and it hurts really bad. So my goal with a fight is A, not to get into them, and then B, to win them and to stay upright, okay? So, man, every time I've ever had to use real martial arts for bad situations, man, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, okay? Because I'm never going to get into a fight just because people are angry, right? Whenever I actually use my martial arts, it's because someone has attacked me. And then I don't care if it's a fair fight, because it's already going to be unfair if I'm fighting a man, okay? So everybody that wants to say that men and women are the same, yeah, take a punch to the face from a man and tell me how fair that is. It sucks. I have been punched in the face by a man, and they bring it, man. They got more upper body strength. So, all right, so let's go back to this right here. If somebody is attacking me, I'm going to be shuffling. So that's step, drag, step, drag, step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. And you see, as soon as I see an opportunity, bam, then I'm going to come back with it. Okay? So if somebody is running in, I step, drag, and then I'm going to be punching the whole time. Okay? So I would most definitely recommend doing this right here. It is so hard, but look, it's an unattractive thing, but you're going to turn, you're going to pivot your hips, hold that. I'm flexing my abs, and don't be like, oh, you're fat, you ain't got none. Shut up. So from right here, I'm there, and then I look my opponent in the eye. I'm not ever going to go into a fetal stance. You do this right here, you can't see. I've got to see to evaluate what the heck I need to be doing, if I need to move to the side, if I'm going to knee, you know. I'm going to be striking as much as I can and rechambering so they cannot get a hold of something if I leave it out. So for footwork, step, drag, I go to my left, I step that way, and see I'm too far apart. Then I get my feet back into that athletic stance. Somebody's coming towards me, pick your foot up, drag back until you're in that athletic stance. Step, drag, okay? So I don't want to do this, right? I don't want to take steps, because if I move this leg here, I'm upright. I'm like a tall tree. Well, tall trees get cut down, okay? So I want to stay in my slightly squatted stance at all times, and I want to basically like hover with it, okay? You don't want to ever have both feet in the air, because man, if they hit you when both feet are in the air, you're going down, okay? If you cross your feet, okay, if I go and I like cross my feet up while I'm running, or if I bring it to it, once again, I'm not sturdy in that, right? Yeah, I have a little bit of sturdiness just because of my build, but this right here, you're gonna get hit, somebody's gonna knock you over, because you're gonna have to like try to get stable, okay? So you want to maintain that stable stance. When you're fighting, is feet about shoulder width apart. Slightly, I'm gonna be with my pelvic tilt right here. I'm going to turn that up. I'm gonna flex my abs, and I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna be looking the entire time. I am looking for the opportunity for Pound Town, okay? I'm ready to hit somebody, and as soon as you if you hit somebody, it's time to get out of dodge, okay? I'm not gonna sit there and just beat, right? All I'm trying to do is not be the victim, right? I'm not there to be the aggressor. But I'm also wise enough, I'm a female fighter, right? I'm a former female fighter. I took off 11 years. I went back to fighting last year. But I will tell you, it hurts to get hit. Even if you win a fight, it hurts to get hit. I would hit first. I would strike first. If you know somebody's coming towards you, don't be like, oh no, I'm gonna get into trouble with the law because I hit first. If they're coming towards you, you're not gonna be able to take that hit. I promise you. It's awful, okay? I got 4 plates and 14 screws in my face. I 100% am telling you, men and women are not even, and hit first. Okay, so this right here is your footwork of the day. We're gonna get into some kicking pretty soon, because man, I am such a better kicker than I am striker, but I was always really good with my hands, and I enjoy those. I enjoy punching and boxing, but I'm way better with my feet. So we're gonna get into that. I also have some, they're more advanced moves. It's about how you're supposed to bob and weave and get out of the way of a punch. But that stuff is, it's a little bit more advanced. I am down with showing this to you. Might be good if you have anybody in martial arts. You just don't, so the key for all footwork is don't get where your feet are together. Don't get too sprawled out. You want to be in an athletic stance. So from right here, I can step any direction that I want to go, and then I'm going to drag the other foot. So get where you just step the direction you want to go, because the quickest way to something is going to be to pick that foot up and go whatever direction you want to go, and then drag the other one, because you want to maintain in that athletic fighting stance. So you have the ability to adjust and attack whenever you have that opportunity. So, all right, so this right here is my FAFO. I hope this right here helps you out. I love doing this right here. Man, if you just turn on music and just for a whole song, just work on going all different directions, right? I'm going to, from right here, step, drag, step, drag. Other way, step, drag, step, drag. If I wanted to do an angle, it's the same thing. Whichever foot is closest to it, step, drag. If I'm going straight forward, step, drag, step, drag. Okay? Always step, drag. All right. Y'all have a wonderful, safe day. Try to stay out of situations. I will tell you that situations will find you, okay? I've been attacked in the middle of the day and nobody came to my rescue. So I would always just keep your eyes up and don't be on your freaking phone whenever you're in parking lots. No, I actually make eye contact with people whenever I'm in a parking lot, because if you're just down and you're, oh, I've got such a low self-esteem, please, nobody freaking talk to me, and you're on your phone while you're walking, which is like ridiculous, okay? You need to be aware of your environment. Whenever you go to get into your car at a store, you've been grocery shopping, you've been whatever, you know how many people are not engaged at that time, and they'll like leave their door open, they'll get in their car, and they've just got to text somebody because it's so important that they stay 100% connected. No, it's not. You got some person that they're just waiting for you to not be paying attention. Okay, so like be an active person, like look at people, okay? Because if you looked at them and they were going to attack you and they seen that you see what they look like, they're not probably going to attack you. If you appear like you're disconnected and you're not paying attention, you're just a red light, dude. You're making yourself appear weak, okay? No, walk with your freaking chin up. Put your phone down. The time that I was attacked in the middle of the day, I had a coffee in one hand and a wallet in another one. My hands were busy, okay? I don't look like a victim. I'm a very confident person because I've been through a million freaking things, but I'm just telling you, get your eyes up, get your hands where they're open, and don't be staring at your phone. It's an addiction, okay? All right, now you know how to do your fighting stance, so you can be able to do kicks, punches. You don't want to get crossed up. You don't want to be too far apart. So you can win and you can stay healthy, happy, and alive. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. And today was FAFO, which you can decide what that first F stands for. Okay, if you got a high moral register, it can be fiddle. Fiddle around and find out. All right, y'all have a wonderful day.